welcome you to this online live classroom. How are you? When you want to talk, you can unmute and you can respond. This is completely interactive session. So whenever I ask a question, either you can use your chat box or you can unmute and you can respond. Okay, how many online classes have you already attended? That means Zoom classes. How many sessions are over? I'm asking question to get a response from your side, my dear students. Just unmute and respond.
4 classes.
4 classes. Who were the teachers?
Jafna Miss, Sajay Miss, Naseeb sir.
Okay, do you find it useful for you?
Yes.
Okay, my dear students, as all of us know, we are moving through a very critical period. We have been locked down in our houses. We are not able to move out. Even in such a situation, we should not compromise on our education. That is why our school is providing such a work. Even though you are in your home, just like the classroom, we are interacting, we are talking, and we are taking classes. And my humble request to you is that make use this platform maximum for your improvement and for your success. And as far as English is concerned, how many of you have got textbook? Please raise your hand if you have got textbook. English textbook. If you haven't got the textbook, if you come to school today, you can collect it from there. New books are available in our school. If you haven't got the textbook till now, you can come and collect it. How many units are there in second year textbook? How many units are there?
5.
5 units. So comparing to the first year, second year English is very simple. Only 5 units are there. All this has very simple language. And even without the help of a teacher, you will be able to follow the language and you'll be able to answer the questions very easily. And in addition that, you are getting V&HSS channel also. And which lesson was discussed in V&HSS channel?
Yes.
Pardon? Which lesson? My dear student, please unmute and answer my question.
3 L's of empowerment.
3 L's of empowerment. Who is the author of that lesson?
Christine Lagarde.
Christine Lagarde. So all of you have attended 3 classes in V&HSS channel. Now I am going to divide you into different groups. And I will give you 5 minutes. And you have to discuss in that groups what you have learned from V&HSS channel. Am I communicating? Is it clear to you?
Yes.
That means I will divide you. Now there are 28. I am going to divide you into 7 groups. There will be 3 or 4 members in a group. And I will give you 5 minutes. So you have discussed what you have learned from V&HSS channel. And if you have got any doubts, you can ask to me to clear your doubts. If there is any difficulties, if there is any issue or problems, you can ask to me after your discussion. Okay? Remember the name of the first unit. It's Flight of Freedom. The first unit, all of the first units emphasize the importance of women empowerment. In most of the countries, including India, our leaders and social reformers are doing a lot of activities and a lot of work to empower women. But unfortunately, we are not getting the expected result. Just how I would like to ask you one question. You have to give a response in your chat box. In how many families both male and female members are breadwinners? Did you understand? Both male and female members are breadwinners. How many families? Please raise your hands. That means both mother and father is working and earning. Both male and female members are earning to the family. Is there any family in this group? Please raise your hand if anybody has got. Okay, Safa. Anybody else? Okay, Safa, unmute yourself. Okay, Mariam Mubashara, 2. So, what is your father doing? Safa?
My father name is Rafiq.
What is he doing? What is his profession?
Teacher.
Teacher. Mother?
Mother also teacher. Calicut girls.
Father, what is working?
MMH.
Okay. What is your mother's name?
Shabina.
Shabina. Okay, Mariam Mubashara. Unmute yourself. Unmute. Okay. What is father?
Father is a businessman.
And mother?
Mother is a cashier.
Okay, very good. Now see, even though there are 32 students in this group, only in 2 families, both male and female are working. In Kerala, we believe that it is one of the most educated states in India. Even in Kerala, you see the status of women is not so satisfactory. So that is why this lesson focus women empowerment. How many units are there in this? How many lessons are there? There are
4 lessons.
4 lessons. The one is 3 L's of empowerment. It's a speech. Second one, any woman, a poem. And next one is a story, matchbox, an anecdote, Horigallu. These are the 4 lessons that is included in the flights of freedom. All these 4 lessons focus the problems, the difficulties issued by the women and how to overcome these difficulties and how to empower these difficulties for women. So that is the main theme of this lesson. And in the Victorious channel also, you might have listened the same thing. So take your textbook. Three L's of empowerment. Education is the key to women's empowerment because you have already listened the lesson and you have studied the lesson from Victorious channel. We are going to do just a review. So education is the key to women's empowerment, no doubt at all. If you educate a boy, you become a man. If you educate a girl, you become a woman. That's enough. Please mute everybody. That's That's an African adage, but that means if we are educating a man, he may not be able to give education to his children or other members. But if you educate a woman, of course, he will be able to educate his children, and in such a way, he will be educated the entire village and entire nation. And that is an African adage. Women education is the foundation upon which everything else must be built. If you want any developments, any improvements, any progress, what is needed? Education is the foundation. Without education, we won't be able to make any difference, any improvements in any society. So if we are focusing any development in any parts, first we have to focus the 50% of the population, they are women. Unfortunately, their economic contribution is far, far less than their number, their counterpart male. So,
like to first of all celebrate women. So to all, happy Women's Day.
Christine Lagarde was born in Paris on 1st January 1956. She's the first woman to become the finance minister of a G8 economy and to head the International Monetary Fund. It is her speech which she delivered at the National Democratic Institute. And what is her request? She calls for opening the doors to women's learning, labor, and leadership. Now, in the most of the part of the country, the doors are closed. The women are not given proper education. They are not given proper job, so they are not getting any role in leadership. So Christine Lagarde says that what we have to do, we have to open the door of learning, labor, and leadership. This is the message of this lesson. So emancipation and empowerment of women is of prime importance in every society, no doubt at all, because the 50% of the population are women. So if we want to empower any country, any society, any community, emancipation and empowerment of the women is, we have to give the prime importance to emancipation and empowerment. In India, and especially in Kerala, we have achieved partial success, no doubt at all. There are a lot of lady teachers, lady workers, and lady professionals. You can see female members, but we still have a long way to go. Even though we have achieved partial success in our country, there is a long way to go. What should we do to achieve this goal? what can we do? Here is a speech on the requisites of women empowerment by Christine Lagarde.
The 3 L's of empowerment. Good afternoon.
Okay, all of you take your textbook. I think you have opened your textbook. So who is ready to read the lesson? First part. Please raise your hand and unmute and start reading. Who is ready? Dia Bashir, open your video. Aisha Faima, all of you. Fatima Alia, Rafa MP. So he's ready to read. Fatima Batula, do you have textbook with you? Okay, start reading. Unmute and read it. Unmute yourself. Okay, start reading.
The 3 L's of empowerment. Good afternoon.
Okay, start.
The 3 L's of empowerment. Good afternoon. It is a great to be among friends and kindred spirit. The 21st century poses many challenges.
Fatima. So it is great to be among friends and kindred spirits. What makes kindred spirit? Who can give the meaning, kindred spirit? Just at the third page. The next page, you can see the meaning. People who think alike, like-minded people. People who think alike. It is great. It is happy. I'm very happy to be among friends and people who think alike. Okay, continue.
The 21st century poses many challenges that require new ways of thinking. None more important than the economic role of women in a rapidly changing world.
Okay, stop. 21st century poses, only poses, put forward, contributes. 21st century contributes so many challenges, so many issues, that requires new ways of thinking. There are new problems, new challenges, and if you want to find solution, new ways of thinking is needed. There are a lot of issues, a lot of problems, none more important than the economic role of women in the changing world. But we're rapidly changing. But we're rapidly changing, quickly changing world. None more important than the economic role of women in a rapidly changing world. That means, which is the most important issue to be addressed, to be faced, to be solved? The economic participation of women in the world. Causes so many issues, so many problems, and so many difficulties. The most important issue to be addressed at the earliest is the participation of women in a rapidly changing world.
three L's of empowerment. Good afternoon. It is great to be among friends and kindred spirits. The 21st century poses many challenges that require new ways of thinking, none more important than the economic role of women in a rapidly changing world. But women today remain blocked from contributing their true potential.
Women is blocked. Women are not allowed to use their true potential. Women are today remain blocked from contributing their true potential. Okay.
This has a huge cost. In some countries, per capita income lag significantly because women are denied equal opportunity.
So women are not allowed to express and to use their true potential. So the world has to pay a huge cost for this. The world is suffering because of this a lot. The per capita income of many nations are very, very low because the 50% of the population that is female, that is women, are not able to contribute economically to the family, to the society, and to the nation. So their per capita income is far, far less.
Represent half the world's population but contribute far less than 50% of economic activity. What is needed to change this picture is a concerted effort to open the door to opportunity with what I call the three L's of women's empowerment: learning, labor, and leadership.
So what is concerted effort? Check the meaning there. Concerted effort. What does it mean? Done in combination. Done together. So a concerted effort is needed to overcome this difficulty. 21st century poses so many issues, so many problems, so many difficulties. But the most important issue to be addressed is the economic participation of women in a rapidly, quickly, fast-changing modern world. In many of the countries, women are blocked from utilizing, sharing, contributing their portions. So the world is suffering too much. There is a huge risk in it. The 50% of the population that is female are not able to contribute their portion comparing to the male. What is the result of this? The per capita income of many countries are going into lower and lower level. So what is the solution for this? Christine Lagarde says that three things are needed: learning, labor, and leadership. These are the three things needed for this. So, in order to achieve this, one person can't do this. One society can't do it. There's a concerted effort. There's a united effort. There's a combined effort from the different sections of the society. Governments, NGOs, other organizations, and family, all the members have to work together to achieve this target and to empower the women.
First, about learning. Education is the foundation upon which any change is built. Learning helps women to help themselves and break the shackles of exclusion.
Okay. In which way learning helps women? Write down. Learning helps women to help themselves and break shackles of exclusion. Women are excluded, women are exploited, women are not in a good position. They are not recognized properly, they are not respected properly. But if you're educated, learning helps women to help themselves, to support themselves, to stand on your own feet and break the shackles. What are my shackles? Check the meaning: shackles, bondage, chain, impediments, hindrances. Education will help you to break the shackles, to break the chains of exclusion, break the chains of suppression or exclusion.
Nowhere is this more essential than in the developing world. There is an African adage that goes, if you educate a boy, you train a man. If you educate a girl, you train a village. If learning is just the first step, labor is the second.
Any questions? So if you have any doubts or any queries or any questions, you can ask now related to the first portion. Now, write in your chat box, what are the 3 essential factors for empowerment? Question number 1 at the bottom of your book. You write your answer in your chat box, all of you. What are the 3 essential factors for empowerment? Good. Answer the second question in chat box. What is the role of learning in empowering women? What is the role of learning in empowering women? Huda Fatima, give me answer. Unmute and say the answer. Unmute, Huda. Okay, what is the role of learning in empowering women? Do you have textbook?
No.
No. Maha, do you have textbook? Maha, unmute.
Yes, sir.
Okay, give me the answer. What is the role of learning in empowering women?
They can teach this children.
Okay, but in the textbook itself, there is a clear answer.
When you train a man,
How learning helps women?
from
Okay, Mariam Mubashira, give the answer. Unmute, where is Mariam Mubashira? Okay, you can talk. You have already written your chat box and that is the answer.
it helps to break the shackles of exclusion.
Okay, learning helps women to help themselves and break the shackles of exclusion. Okay, very good. There is an African adage that speaks about educating a woman. What is it? Fatima Rafa, what is the African adage? Fatima Rafa, unmute yourself and say, what is the African adage? That. Do you have textbook?
No, sir.
So have you heard the quotation? If you train, can you remember it? Can you recollect it and say, if you educate a boy, continue it, complete it. Aisha Naha, what is African adage? Unmute and say. Aisha Naha, unmute. Okay, say.
If you educate a boy,
Yeah.
you train a man.
Okay, then.
If you educate a girl, you train a village.
Okay. So you can use this adage in your answers, in your essays and all these things. So study it by heart. If you educate a man, if you educate a boy, you train a man. If you educate a girl, you train a village. And when I play the audio, the video, can you hear the audio?
Yes.
Okay. Then let's go to the next part.
labor facilities of economic activity. What is needed to change this picture is a concerted effort to open the door to opportunity with what I call the 3 L's of women's leadership. First, about learning. Education is the foundation upon which any change is built. Nowhere is this more essential than in the developing world. There is an African adage that goes, if you educate a boy, you train a man. If you educate a girl, you train a village. If learning is just the first step, labor is the second. Labor facilitates women to flourish and achieve their true potential. But at present, when women participate in the workforce, they too often tend to get stuck in low paying, low status, and low security jobs. Globally, women earn only 3/4 as much as men, even with the same.
So the first one is learning. Of course, if you're educated, then only you will be able to get a good job. So the foundation of any development is education. And no doubt the second one is labor or job. But unfortunately, what is happening in the modern world, even though the women are given a kind of job, any kind of job, they are paid less. They are not paid equal to the male members of the society. So low paid, and they are not getting, they are afraid of security in the job place. They are not able to, they are not dare enough to go to the night shift and other shift because the circumstances, the culture does not allow them to go into such a situation. So they are afraid of the security. So these things has to be changed. The main thing has to be followed is that equal pay for equal work. Then only women will be able to come forward and to go for work, to go to workplace and to get better and better profession and jobs.
Level of education and the same occupation. Surely, one of our most basic norms should be equal pay for equal work. Recent researchers show that eliminating gender gaps in economic participation can bring an increase in per capita income.
So what has to be done to increase the per capita income? What has to be done to increase the per capita income?
Eliminating gender gaps.
Eliminating gender gaps in economic participation of women can bring an increase in per capita income. What we have to do? We have to eliminate the gender gaps in economic activities, in economic participation. Okay.
We can undoubtedly promote more opportunity for women in the workplace. It is all about changing laws. For example, by ensuring that property and inheritance laws do not discriminate against women. It also means policies that encourage education and healthcare. Moreover, we need to provide greater access to credit so that women can achieve greater economic independence. So, learning and labor are key factors.
Learning and labor are the key factors. The foundation is the learning. If you are educated, if you are a learned woman, of course, it will be very easy to get a labor, to get a job. But in the workplace, there is a lot of discrimination, a lot of difficulties are facing, the women are facing a lot of difficulties. So we have to give equal pay for equal work. We have to give 100% security to the female members of our community, then only they will be empowered. And in addition to that, we have to make some changes in existing laws for supporting. And women should be enabled and empowered to get more loans to become entrepreneurs, to start their own business. That will help a lot to achieve success in their life.
The third L is leadership that enables women to rise and fulfill their innate abilities and talents. Here, there is plenty of room for improvement. The irony is that when women lead, they tend to do as good a job as others, if not a better job. They are more likely to make decisions based on consensus building, inclusion, compassion, and with a focus on long-term sustainability. It is true that women sometimes lack the confidence to match their competence, but they need to change that mindset and reset the narrative in their favor.
So that's the most important thing. The third one is leadership. Women has to come to the front side of the society as leaders. Of course, in Kerala and India, there are hundreds of models. They have become very good leaders. And when they come to leadership, of course, they will be able to perform as his counterpart or male members. Sometimes they may be able to perform better way because when they take a decision, they are compassionate and their decision will be based on the consensus building and including all the members of the society or that group. And one of the most important thing is that the women has to change their mindset. They have been trained and they have been made believe that they are not able to lead the society, they are not able to do anything in the society, and they have to do all the works in the kitchen itself. We have to change our mindset and reset it. Change the mindset and reset the narrative in their favor. How? You have to change your mindset is, I can do it. I can be a leader. I can do the job. You have been made believe by someone that you are not able to do it. So for the first time, most important thing is that change the mindset into your favor. If one person can do anything, I can also do the same thing, sometimes in the same way or in a better way. I can learn, I can work, and I can achieve my target and my goal. Change your mindset into such a way. That is the most important things, my dear students, for having success in your life.
So it is essential that women be ready to dare the difference, to take risks and step outside their comfort zones. Nonetheless, even those with the drive to succeed continue to face barriers, whether we are talking about providing primary education for girls in a village or executive positions for women in business. To strive to create a world where all women can meet their potential without impediment or prejudice, and the world will reap the benefits. The 3 L's will help us get there. If we dare the difference will deliver. Thank you very much.
Of course, when we start making changes and when the government and organizations change, of course, there were impediments, there were difficulties, even though it is in the primary education level, in any areas, but we'll be able to overcome it. The first thing is that to be dare enough to face the difference. Of course, male and female may be different, but you show the courage to accept the difference and deliver the difference. So that difference will make wonderful results. So my humble suggestion to you is that change your mindset, reset it into your favor. Change your mindset and reset into your favor. Your mindset may be, I'm not able to do, I'm not able to go work, I'm not able to lead. So many things may be murmuring from inside your mind. Change that mindset and reset. Yes, I can achieve A+. I can acquire a job. I can lead my family. I can lead the society. I can come to the front row. Of course, challenges may be there. But 3 L's, learning, labor, and leadership will deliver the result. And the world will get the benefit out of that. So this is the brief summary of 3 L's of empowerment. Just I will go through Some questions or important points once again. Just remember it. Christine Lagarde in her speech highlights the need for the empowerment of women. She speaks learning, labor, and leadership as the three essential factors for women empowerment. If you educate a boy, you train a man. If you educate a girl, you train a village. Basic norms of the society should be equal pay for equal work. Basic norms of the society should be equal pay for equal work. Researchers show that eliminating gender gaps brings an increase in per capita income. What we have to do to increase per capita income? Eliminating gender gaps brings an increase in per capita income. Women often get low pay, low status, and low security jobs. It has to be stopped. In some countries, per capita income lacks significantly because women are denied equal opportunity. If women are given equal opportunity, the per capita income can be increased a lot. Women represent half of the world population. We can ensure changes in society through education, because education is the foundation of any change. We should not show any discrimination against women in the case of property and inheritance laws. Women can achieve greater economic independence by education and healthcare. Women should be confident, and they should change the mindset and reset again to make change in the society. Once again, change the mindset and reset your mindset into your favor. Women should be ready to dare the difference by taking risk. You should be ready to come out of your comfort zone. A huge, beautiful world is waiting for you. Come out of the comfort zone and change your mindset and reset it into your favor. Women should go outside their comfort zone. It is time to create a world where all women can meet their potential without impediment or prejudice. So you can utilize your potential, whatever may be your beliefs and ethics or whatever things, including within that itself, you can learn and do a lot of service, a lot of things, and come to the leadership position. Okay, this is all about today's class. Now, you have to read the text again and again and again. And if you have got any difficulties, you can ask questions in your groups. I think all of you have joined an English group. And now I will give you conduct an examination. I will send you a link to you. So you have to answer that question. Soon after writing the answer, you submit it. And you will get your score. And in that score, some technical issues will be there. The answer also giving there. You soon after you submit, you will get whether the answer is right or wrong. Sometimes you might have written the right answer, but there may be wrong. It might be recorded as a wrong. Because if there is a difference in comma, or any spelling, or capital letter, or small letter, it will be recorded as wrong by the technology. But you can understand why it is made mistake. ഞാൻ ഇപ്പം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഗ്രൂപ്പിലേക്ക് ഒരു ലിങ്ക് വിടും. ആ ലിങ്കിൽ ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്ത് 12ഓളം ചോദ്യങ്ങളുണ്ട് അതില്ലേ. ആ ചോദ്യങ്ങൾക്ക് നിങ്ങൾ ആൻസർ എഴുതണം. നിങ്ങളുടെ മൊബൈലിൽ തന്നെയാണ് ആൻസർ എഴുതേണ്ടത്, നോട്ട്ബുക്കിലല്ല എഴുതേണ്ടത്. അത് ആൻസർ എഴുതി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങൾ സബ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. സബ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഉടനെ തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾ എഴുതിയ ആൻസർ ശരിയാണോ തെറ്റാണോ, എത്ര മാർക്ക് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട് എന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വരും. അപ്പൊ ചിലപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ ശരി ഉത്തരം എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിലും തെറ്റെന്ന് മാർക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടാവാം. അത് നിങ്ങൾ വിഷമിക്കേണ്ട. ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു കോമ വിട്ടുപോയാൽ തെറ്റായിരിക്കും. ക്യാപിറ്റൽ ലെറ്റർ സ്മോൾ ലെറ്റർ ആയി പോയാൽ തെറ്റായിരിക്കും. എന്നാലും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്താണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ ആൻസർ എന്നുള്ളത് അതിൻ്റെ താഴെ ആൻസർ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. അത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് ഈ പരീക്ഷ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നടത്തുന്നത്. Now I would like to ask why you are switching off your video. Najaz Faima, Hiba Ivi, all of you, Rafa MP, Riza Fatima, switch on your video when you sit in your classroom. So make this as an opportunity for you to grow. That is what I have suggested to you. The teachers have to work a lot. സാധാരണ ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കുന്നത് എത്രയോ ഇരട്ടി പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്യണം മക്കളെ ഈ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിൽ വന്ന് ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കണമെങ്കിൽ. അത്രയും അധ്വാനിക്കണം. ടീച്ചേഴ്സ് അത് അധ്വാനിച്ച് റെഡി ആയിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾ മുമ്പിൽ വരികയാണ്. അതിനനുസരിച്ച് നിങ്ങൾ പ്രതികരിക്കണം, നിങ്ങൾ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം, നിങ്ങൾ അവരോട് ആവശ്യപ്പെടണം ക്ലാസ് വേണം, നിങ്ങൾ സുഹൃത്തുക്കളോട് പറയണം ക്ലാസ്. അവർക്കറിയില്ല എന്താ അവിടെ നടക്കുന്നത് എന്നുള്ളത്. തുടങ്ങിയിട്ടേ ഉള്ളൂ. ചിലപ്പം ചില മിസ്റ്റേക്കുകളൊക്കെ ടീച്ചേഴ്സിന്റെ ഭാഗത്തുണ്ടാവും. നിങ്ങൾ അത്ര ഞങ്ങളെപ്പോലുള്ള വയസ്സന്മാരായ അധ്യാപകർ ടെക്നോളജിക്കൽ അഡ്വാൻസ് ആയിക്കൊള്ളണമെന്നില്ല. നിങ്ങൾ യു ആർ ദ നാറ്റീവ്സ്, വി ആർ ദ ഇമിഗ്രൻസ്. നിങ്ങൾ ഈ ടെക്നോളജി വേൾഡിലെ നാറ്റീവ്സ് ആണ്, ഞങ്ങൾ കുടിയേറ്റക്കാരാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് പക്ഷെ നിങ്ങൾ അത്ര ടെക്നോളജിയിൽ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് പരിജ്ഞാനം ഉണ്ടായിക്കൊള്ളണമെന്നില്ല. തുടക്കത്തിലൊക്കെ ചില കുറവുകൾ ഉണ്ടാവും. അങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും കുറവുകൾ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സ്വമേധയാ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം, ചൂണ്ടിക്കാണിക്കാം. അങ്ങനെ ഒത്തൊരുമിച്ച് കൊണ്ട് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം, നമുക്ക് വളരെ പെട്ടെന്ന് തന്നെ മുന്നേറണം. റിസൾട്ട് വരുന്ന സമയത്ത് എല്ലാവർക്കും A+ ഉണ്ടാവണം. എല്ലാവർക്കും A+ ഉണ്ടാവണം. അതായിരിക്കണം നിങ്ങളുടെ ലക്ഷ്യം. ഇന്നു മുതൽ അതിനുള്ള പരിശ്രമമായിരിക്കണം വേണ്ടത് എന്ന് കൂടി സൂചിപ്പിച്ച് ഞാൻ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ലിങ്ക് അയക്കാം. ലിങ്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഗ്രൂപ്പിലേക്ക് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആ ലിങ്കിൽ ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് വരും. ആ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ആൻസർ ചെയ്യുക. എല്ലാ ദിവസവും രാവിലെയും വൈകുന്നേരവും ക്ലാസ് ഉണ്ട്. എല്ലാവരും ഇവിടെ ചാറ്റ് ബോക്സിൽ മാർക്ക് എൻട്രി ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ലേ? നിങ്ങൾ അറ്റൻഡൻസ് യെസ് ഓർ നോ? ഇല്ലാത്തവരെന്ത് ചെയ്യാ? എൻട്രി. ഓക്കെ, താങ്ക് യു വെരി മച്ച്. ഇനി എല്ലാ ദിവസവും ബുധനാഴ്ച ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് തന്നെയാണ് രാവിലെ നിങ്ങൾക്കുണ്ടാവുക. മോസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ദ ഡേയ്സ് ഐ വിൽ കം, സം ഡേയ്സ് നസിമ മിസ് ഓൾസോ വിൽ കം. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ ശരിക്കും ഇത് പഠിക്കുക. നോട്ട്സ് ഞാൻ വേണമെങ്കിൽ ഗ്രൂപ്പിൽ ഇടാം. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് അവൈലബിൾ ഇൻ നെറ്റ് ആൻഡ് എവരിവെയർ. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആവശ്യം. ഡു യു വാണ്ട് നോട്ട്സ്? ആവശ്യമുണ്ടോ? ഓക്കെ, എങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ഗ്രൂപ്പിൽ നോട്ട്സ് ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. അത് മാത്രമാണ് നിങ്ങൾ പഠിക്കേണ്ടതെന്ന് യാതൊരു അർത്ഥവുമില്ല. നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്തുള്ള മറ്റു പുസ്തകങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ മറ്റ് നെറ്റുകളിൽ നിന്ന് കിട്ടുന്ന ഏത് വേണമെങ്കിലും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അനുയോജ്യമായത് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പഠിക്കാൻ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കംഫർട്ടബിൾ ആയത്. ഇന്ന് എപ്പോഴാ വിക്ടേഴ്സിന്റെ ക്ലാസ്? ഇന്ന് വിക്ടേഴ്സിൽ എത്ര മണിക്കാ ക്ലാസ്? ക്ലാസ് ഇല്ല. ഓക്കെ, ദാറ്റ്സ് ഗുഡ്. അപ്പം ശരിക്ക് പഠിക്കുക. ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്ക് ഇല്ലാത്തവര് ഞാൻ 10 മണിയാകുമ്പോഴേക്കും സ്കൂളിലെത്തും. അവിടെ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്ക് എത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആവശ്യക്കാർക്ക് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം, ഒന്ന് വാങ്ങാം. പഴയത് കിട്ടുന്നവരാണെങ്കിൽ പഴയത് വാങ്ങിക്കോളി.
സർ, എല്ലാ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്കും ഉണ്ട്.
ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ആണ് ഇപ്പം ഇവിടെ ഉള്ളത്. പിന്നെ ഏത് ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്കാ വേണ്ടത്?
അക്കൗണ്ടൻസി.
അത് ടീച്ചറോട് ചോദിക്കും. സജിത മിസ് ക്ലാസ് തുടങ്ങിയോ?
ഓ,
മിസ് എന്താ പറഞ്ഞത്? ടെക്സ്റ്റ്
ബുക്ക് പുറത്തുനിന്ന് വാങ്ങാൻ.
ഓക്കെ, കിട്ടൂല. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് അവിടെ ഉള്ളത്. ഓക്കെ, then bye. Thank you. Just 1 minute. ഇന്നത്തെ ക്ലാസ്സിനെ കുറിച്ചുള്ള നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്ത് ഫീൽ ചെയ്തു എന്നുള്ള നിങ്ങളുടെ ചാറ്റ് ബോക്സിൽ ഒരു സെന്റൻസ് എഴുതുക. വാസ് ഇറ്റ് യൂസ്ഫുൾ or do you expect any change or anything? A comment ചെയ്തിട്ട് പോവാം. Did you understand the session? Name Q എന്താണ് കൈ ഉയർത്തിയത്? Any question? Anything to ask?